My memories stretch back almost 100 years, and if I close my eyes, I can smell the poverty that oozes from the dusky tenement streets of my boyhood. I can taste on my lips the bread and drippings that I was served for my tea. I can remember extreme hunger and my parents' undying love for me. In my heart, I can still feel my mum and dad's desperation as they tried to keep our family safe and healthy in the slum we called home. Poor Mum and Dad, no matter how hard they tried to protect me and my sisters, the cards were stacked against them, because common disease controlled our neighborhood and snuffed out life like a cold breath on a warm candle's flame. No one in our community was safe from poor health, sickness and disease. In our home, TB came for my eldest sister, Marion. Tuberculosis tortured my sister and left her an invalid that had to be restrained with ropes tied around her bed. My parents did everything in their power to keep Marion alive and comfortable, but they just didn't have the dosh to get her the best clinics, find her the best doctors, or the right medicines. Instead, she wasted away before our eyes until my mother could no longer handle her care, and she was dispatched to the workhouse infirmary, where she died at the age of 10, 87 years ago. Mom and Dad couldn't afford to bury their darling daughter, so like the rest of our country's indigent, she was dumped nameless into a pauper's pit. My family story isn't unique. Sadly, rampant poverty and no health care were the norm for the Britain of my youth. That injustice galvanized my generation to become, after the Second World War, the tide that raised all boats. We must never, ever let the NHS free from our grasp, because if we do, your future will be my past. I am not a politician, a member of the elite, or a financial guru, but my life is your history, and we should keep it that way. So say it loud and say it clear in this hall and across this country. Mr. Cameron, keep your mitts off my NHS.